Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to my day 7 video for Joe's challenge. And it's come to an end. His challenge series or challenge week has come to an end, and what better topic for him to choose but some of our favourite or most memorable endings in a movie or TV show. Perfect topic to end the challenge off, I think. So yeah, first of all, before I get into my picks, I'd just like to give a big shout out and a thank you to Joe. I know I've mentioned him in all of these challenge videos, but he's one of my best friends on here, and we've got to know each other fairly closely on here, or as sort of close as you can on the internet and this sort of website. But yeah, I've had an absolutely fantastic time with this challenge, Joe, so I'd just like to thank you for starting this up, and it's been great to see a lot of other people get involved. And you've come up with some fantastic topics and questions, so yeah, well done, Joe. Thanks a lot. I've had an absolute blast doing the challenge, and it's been awesome. So anyway, my choices for some of my favourite or most memorable endings to a movie are as follows. Everyone knows there's been some fantastic endings over the years, and it was kind of hard just choosing the few that I did. I didn't want to really choose too many, but these are just some that have really stood out to me over the years. So first up, we are going to start with a good old slasher, April Fool's Day, one of my favourite 80s slasher movies. Anyone who's seen this knows exactly what I'm talking about when I mention the ending to this. Complete twist. Obviously the first time I saw it, I never saw the ending coming. I'm not going to give anything away because that would just ruin the entire movie for anyone who hasn't seen it. For those who've seen it, you know what I mean. But yeah, definitely had to mention the ending for April Fool's Day. Love it. One of the funnest endings to a slasher, in my opinion. The next one is a rather dark and depressing ending, but it's always stayed with me, and that is the ending to Eden Lake. Again, I'm not really going to spoil it in case there's people watching this who haven't seen the movie. This is a fantastic movie all round, great British horror, but yeah, it's just got one of those really bleak and depressing endings that just stay with you. And considering the theme for the movie, I am kind of glad they went with this ending actually. Even though it's depressing, it does sort of fit in with the entire movie. So yeah, Eden Lake. The next one is Shudder. Now, this was a previous viewing for me, but I've got to say this had one of the most well-factored endings to any movie that I have ever seen. Joe talked about the movie before I picked it up and sort of said how amazing the ending is, and he wasn't joking. This had a truly outstanding ending. I mean, the last 10 to 15 minutes of the movie were absolutely amazing. So yeah, if you want a really amazing and well-factored ending to a ghost-themed horror movie, check this one out. And we're going to end on a really fun, uplifting and family-friendly movie. And this is kind of an odd choice, or a lot of people might think it's odd. But for some reason, I've always been really impressed with the ending of E.T. Now, I know it's nothing overly spectacular or anything, but this ending has always had a big effect on me. In fact, I still get pretty teary-eyed over the ending. I'm sure most people have seen this movie, but yeah, I just sort of want to go a little bit in depth with the ending. So yeah, if for some reason you've never seen this movie, there is spoilers ahead. Now, the thing that really impressed me with the ending to this, compared to a lot of family sci-fi movies, is that Elliot never left with E.T. to go to outer space. Now, this may sound really an odd choice, but to me this had the absolute perfect ending, and it just ended out the movie stunningly. It was never the intention, or it was never necessary for Elliot to go home with E.T. or even to go into the spaceship for that matter. The ending was absolutely perfect. It was basically Elliot's aim throughout the whole movie was to help E.T. go home, and that's exactly what happened. They didn't sort of try and push the matter further and have Elliot go with them, or have E.T. ever come back. Yeah, odd choice perhaps, but there's just something about the ending that is absolutely perfect to me. They didn't ruin it, and it was just absolutely spot on. And it's always had that magical effect on me. So, yeah. So that is it for day 7. The challenge has officially ended. Bit sad about that, because it has been a great week and I've had a lot of fun participating in it. So Joe, once again, thank you so much for starting up this challenge. Great idea. And yeah, thanks for watching.